So after monkeying around for about a week, here we are at the end of May. Got rose bushes really going to town. A lot of pretty blooms on it this year. It's done well since I pruned it. And the herb garden starting to take off. Red basil's kind of taking its time, but still going. Got a few baskets planted. Lantanas, petunias and dianthus, hens and chickens, moss, marigolds, and my favorite, the elephant ears. So of course, now that we've dried up from the torrential rains, we're supposed to get more with the chance of hail. So I thought I'd bring you out here, show you the honeysuckle, the grapevines, sure smells good. Not sure what that is. Don't touch that. That is poison ivy. Pampas grass and mulberries. Wish my granddaughter was here. She'd be picking those and eating them. In keeping with tradition, I have a tomato plant here towards the front of the house and away from the garden spot, just to have. These are supposed to be cherry tomatoes, so anybody come that can visit and grab one if they grow. We will have blackberries. For sure. This is supposed to be a giant sunflower. I always end up planting about 4 or 5 seeds, and usually maybe 1 or 2 will come up, but that's about it. Got some lilies. They're not ready. All of my lilies are late this year. Waiting for the garlic to drop so I can pull it out. My alternate squash plant hasn't done anything since I planted it a week ago. Our weather has been so screwy this year. The swamp garden. Weatherman said it was supposed to rain this morning, so of course I got up early and mowed. Now I'm waiting on it to rain so I don't have to water. The oddball green beans I planted are coming up pretty good, but I've thrown in a couple cucumber seeds and they're not doing anything. All the seeds I planted, this was going to be okra, and then that's supposed to be corn, but it all wound up underwater. My squash, doing pretty good. I have a couple plants inside still as alternates if these pass away, but they're doing great, at least till the squash bugs come. Hopefully they won't. And the onions starting to get, once these die off, you're supposed to pick them, but they're going to town. Look, starting to get these dudes on the ends. Carrots. You think I'll actually have any carrots? I don't. I'm hoping we get some beets. Another sunflower. There's that scarlet runner. puts off these real pretty little red flowers, and them little pods. I don't know if they're edible or not. I just grew them to look at them. But what else we got here? That looks like some amaranth. Of course, my cat cover. And it looks like cucumber. I think that's a cucumber baby there, and another cucumber baby. So we're gonna have a few cukes. That's good. Sure don't want to brag on my peppers right now. They're not looking too whoopee. The Anaheims are perking up okay, but those jalapenos look kind of wimpy. Maybe I need to pee on them or grow some Miracle Grow at them. Of course, left alone, this tomato plant, which is the sacrificial one for critters. Hopefully they'll come after this one before any others, but I swear to God I could throw a tomato in a pile of construction dirt and it would grow gangbusters versus the soil that I amend every year trying to make for proper growth. Yeah, it's been 7 days at least. Not one sign of corn coming up. Always a challenge.